Hello everyone, welcome to Gosport Railworks. My name's James and today we're doing the model scenery kit. This time we're doing the Metcalfe Municipal Building kit with the product code PN962 if I'm reading that correctly upside down. And this is a rather nice looking building. Quite nice. A bit more modern than what I'm used to, but still it's worth having to go. And here's the other side of the building as well. And it does say that it comes with a wide variety of alternative signs and door styles, but let's pop that there and have a quick look through the instructions and what we get. We do have quite a few sheets of paper here, so let's have a quick look at what we get inside. So we have a sheet A and sheet B, which is the printed sheets with basically most of the components for the building. We have a glazing sheet, which is somewhere around here somewhere. We have the laser cut sheet, which has laser cut bits for the handrails, well, not handrails, the wall railings, and the strengthening sheet, which does have a diagram showing all the pieces and what which each piece is labelled as. Right, now we come to what pieces we need to help build it. So a modeller's knife, well actually what tools we need. So yeah, we need a modelling knife, which I've got my box cutter here, which works just as well. A cutting mat, which is just underneath here, as always. A steel ruler, which I should probably get off here. So we've got a steel ruler, there we go. A pair of fine pointed tweezers. So these aren't fine point, but they will do just as well. A watercolour paint set, which I won't bother with, but I know what that's for. That's for painting all the white lines and hiding basically that it's made out of card. I won't do it because I'm lazy. Six is actually optional, which is the Metcalfe ultra fine tipped glue applicator. I won't bother with that. And number 9 is glue. It does have a recommended list of glues down there. I'll be using UHU glue, all-purpose stuff. And not listed, which I do also recommend, is a pair of scissors, which also always help. Some of these paper clamps, very useful for holding things together. And also a pencil, in case you need to write down something just to help you remind yourself of something. And that is pretty much it, really. It starts off with extracting components and all the windows and cutting them out. I always recommend gluing, well, even says here, glue all your windows to where they're meant to live first. And then it starts building up the foundation, adding the walls to the foundation, adding the insides of them walls, and so on and so on. Unlike most of the newer kits, this is all in black and white, but still it's quite clear and legible. Hopefully I'll pay attention to it. But yeah. I said you start with the main building, then you start adding all the extra side buildings. And yeah, just building up from there. Then you finally get round to the main canopy, then adding all the final details at the end here. And this last piece has all the signs and alternative door styles. So here's all the signs. You can make it into a police station, a high school, a vet. Make it into a medical practice, I think. Possibly. You can also make it into a courthouse. And also alternative door styles and things like that, which I won't be bothering to use. But we'll have a look at these signs later on. And let's have a quick look. I can make it a dentistry, but yeah. I'll have a look and see what we've got there for later on. And best thing to do for this is just prop it up against here, really. And if it doesn't say there, use some drawing pins because that always helps. So yeah, I'm gonna start having a quick look through all these pieces and start getting to work. And one other thing which I do recommend is getting a bin nearby just to help throw all the bits and pieces all away without having them all collect by the side of you. I'll be putting my recycle bin beside me. So yeah, estimated build time, I'll probably put this about hour and a half. It is a bigger building, so probably closer to an hour and a half. but I wouldn't recommend going that fast. I just like speedrunning through all these buildings. Probably like another afternoon job. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on and see who's messaging me, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, here we are, the finished Municipal Building. That's looking rather nice, quite happy with it. I did leave off putting on the signs for somebody else to do that, and the keep clear area, well, there's not really any place where you can stick that, so yeah, I've just left them as they are. Yeah, quite happy with how it's turned out. Very nicely looking. A few niggly bits, maybe gluing in these large windows here for the canopies. They're a bit, they're not quite fiddly, but trying to make sure that the glue doesn't get onto the windows is a bit of a problem. Unfortunately, I didn't quite do as well on the smaller one back here. Yes, turned out rather nice. There was also one piece which, as always, I didn't quite know where it was, so I basically put it somewhere just to be a strengthener somewhere, but I don't actually remember seeing it in the instructions, so I figured, alright, I'll do something with this and put it somewhere. So it's at least doing something useful. But it doesn't look like it's made any difference if it was there or not, so I'm assuming it could have been a piece which used to be useful, but they just left it on the card. So I do want to mention these little stairs were a bit fiddly. Well, the handrails, that is. Trying to make sure you hold them in place. And this ramp down, that for a while that was a bit worrying because you didn't have, wasn't being glued in for a while, but still it got glued in and it looks quite happy with it now. Let's see, what other things? Not really. I think there's just this canopy here. It doesn't have the strengtheners like this one does. This one has a little bracket which goes round, which helps it to stay in the right place. Well, this one you have to rely on the. It's not a former. It's just something to help. The little guide piece just to hold it in the right place while you glue it in. But still, it looks quite nice and I'm happy with it. A little plain underneath, but luckily you don't have to look underneath there, so yeah. And this area here, you can probably fill that up with some greenery or something like that, just to help give it a bit more colour. Yeah, I can see lots of little things which you can do just to help bring it out when you're all done. This space, depending on how modern the layout will be, you could probably put a little generator up there, maybe some solar panels on top. But I do think this little area down here could use some greenery. Maybe some down here as well. But anyway, let's stop talking about what you could do with it, and yeah, just finish off the video because we're done with this. And yeah, it's looking rather nice. We'll put this in one of my giveaways if somebody wants it. But yeah, very happy with how it's turned out. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. Hope you do like the video. If you do like it, feel free to like, comment and subscribe. And if you didn't like the video, well, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And that's going to be it from me. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again next time. So take care now. Bye bye.